Thirdy Ravena's goal in his professional basketball career is simple: to be the best player that he could possibly be.
It's something that's never been done before, so it's very enticing for me. That's who I am as a person. I always strive to be different, and I always try to do challenging things. To just be the best version of myself, to challenge myself in the best way possible.
And now his hope is that this quest also involves playing in the FIBA Basketball World Cup against the very best ballers out there.
I don't think commitment will never be an issue as long as I'm healthy, and that's how it's gonna be, I guess, for the rest of my career.
Ravena has always been unafraid to blaze a trail. Young Filipino players going overseas was never quite the norm until he made it so.
In-announce ko na I had offers from different countries. Tapos, it just so happened na yung Japan media na pick up nila, and then they, posted it, and it got a lot of teams' attention, especially when they compared me to Yuday Baba. Yun yung lumabas dun sa article eh. So, dun ako nagkaroon ng offers, and I just took it. Japan wasn't so far from the Philippines. That's why I also thought na okay siyang starting point for my professional career.
Playing abroad has its ups and downs. As a young guy exploring a new country and a new culture, it's undoubtedly fun. But as a son and a brother with a deep connection to his family, it could get tough at times as well. Luckily for Ravena, he did not have to wait all that much for his brother and other Filipino basketball players join him in Japan.
Nung una, mas mahirap kasi nga lockdown. So literal na 10 months ako nasa Japan with no window. That was pretty hard for me, with no one to visit me. Kahit sinong pamilya bawal pumunta sa akin. But then, the next year, kahit lockdown pa rin yung Japan, marami ng Pinoy na pumunta. And to have my brother play in the same league as me, and to be not so far away, parang 2 hours lang siya sa akin, it felt more like home. To see a lot of Filipinos play in the B League, lalo na pag magkakalabang kami. The night before the game, automatic yun, magkikita-kita kami, kain, catch up, know how everybody's doing. And yun, until now, finally, bukas na in Japan, it's so much easier for people to come in and out. So, it's a great opportunity na, alam mo yun, hindi ka masyadong homesick because of the Filipinos that are there, especially with my brother.
While many fans want to see Ravena play in the PBA, he wants them to understand that his link to the Philippine brand of basketball will never be severed. Yes, he might be playing overseas, but he always represents Filipino basketball culture.
I guess it's really for the bigger picture, the greater purpose kung bakit ba ako nagbabasketball. It's about honor, it's about being able to represent not just myself, but the country and wherever I'm playing. Kasi ganun na yung ginawa ko kahit hindi ako Gilas nun. Just being in Japan as the only Filipino, it also kind of feels like you're representing the country. Parang hindi mo lang iniisip na pag nakita nila ako mag-basketball, hindi nila sinasabi, oh, Thirdy Ravena as a player. They think of me as that Filipino player in Japan. So, automatic nakikita nila yung Philippines sa akin pag naisip nila ako. So, I know that, I see that, and I do my best to represent the country in any way possible.
With the B League always taking breaks for FIBA windows, Ravena always has time for Gilas, and he's not the type of player who would say no to an invite.
But when the national team calls, even if kunwari ito na lang yung oras namin para sa pamilya namin, I don't think, I'd ever turn it down kasi mahal na mahal ko yung bansa. That's the highest honor of basketball for me.
Now that the World Cup is coming up, Ravena is hoping that all the times he said yes and all the work he has put in would lead to this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
We're in the Philippines for the World Cup. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event for us. I don't know if I'm still gonna be alive to see that day na magkakaroon ulit ng World Cup sa Manila or anywhere in the Philippines. But now that I'm in good shape, I would say to play in that World Cup na may kahit sobrang nipis na chance to make it, I would take it any day, even if it means, working through the summer na dapat nagpapahinga ako. And even if it ends right before our season another 9-month season would start without any rest, I would still take that chance kasi when else, diba? So it's very special to me. It's gonna be in home soil with millions, tens, or maybe 100 million people watching the whole event. So, very excited, I guess.
Carlo Pamintuan from Kaunas, Lithuania.